Welcome to the video review of this badass fishing site brought to you by webbombs.com. Sometimes tragedy is hilarious. Let's see how this one fails. Click on the site and the first thing you'll notice is a dark background and bright colored text. That is a surefire classic WebBombs red flag. You just know the site's going to suck when you see that. So I also notice right away you got two different navigation areas. We'll get to that one on the left because I want to talk about that, but I want to point something out on the right. So if you look at this one, it actually looks a little more sensible, not so many colors, but look at this sentence right here. You see that? It says click on the fish of interest in blue. So if you're a web developer or just an average guy making your website and you find yourself actually typing this sentence as you build it, I want you to do me a favor. Take your hand, ball it up into a fist, and smash it into your nose really hard. If you want to see why, look up Pavlov and conditioning on Wikipedia. You should teach yourself that doing something that stupid is actually physically painful. Maybe you won't do it again. So same thing, look on top here. You've got this email address, right? And it's not a clickable link, you'll notice. I'm clicking here, there's nothing there. But right next to it, look at this, there's a giant link that says email, click here. Why should I have to click on that stupid link to get to your email? Why can't I just click on your actual email? Does he think that we won't know that you're supposed to do that? Like people in this day and age don't realize, oh, look, an email, if I click on that, you know, whatever, it's ridiculous. He should know better. So let's get back to this one on the left. So you've got all these colors. You've got yellow, this pretty little seafoam green, blue, red, obviously. These are not like headings either. These are just kind of random links. This just reminds me of like back when you were in first grade and they told you, you know, that you could spell out your name and you had 6 different color markers and you got that awesome idea to make every single letter of your name a different color. And then of course by the time you hit 2nd, 3rd grade you're like, that looks ridiculous and it's hard to read, so I'm not going to do that anymore. It's like this dude never got the memo. It's like he's stuck in first grade or something. This is bad web design at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. So check out some. Most of these links here on the left, these are primarily anchor links. Not all of them, but most of them are. And I was very careful to include the scroll bar in the right part of the screencast. Look how tiny that little box is. That means this website is super long. If you want to see how long it is, I can't actually show you because it's so ridiculously long, it crashes my screencasting software when I try to scroll down. I'm not even kidding. I've actually recorded this like 12 times. So do me a favor instead, go to webbombs.com. We actually timed how long it took us to scroll to the bottom. I want you to do the same thing. Go to the website, scroll to the bottom, and post how long it took you in the comments. We'll run it like a marathon. Maybe we'll give you a t-shirt if you win. But you'll probably cheat anyway, you punks. Anyway, this website, if you look at it, is basically a blog. So I'll try to scroll a little bit. Maybe this will be safe. And if you look here, you know, he's basically putting up pictures, but it's mostly text. Pretty much from here on out, you've got text. Just text. So this dude is basically blogging, but it's like he's never heard of WordPress or something. Who doesn't know about that this day and age? It's like he clearly wants to blog, and this is typical blog format. He just doesn't know what he's doing, so he just put it all on the same page, right? Dude, you're obviously a good fisherman. I could never do what you do. I don't know how to fish for sharks and bluefin tuna and tarpons or whatever. So why don't you stick to what you do well and leave to, you know, web development to professionals and people who actually like to do it. Or if you're really opposed to that, hire your freaking niece. I really don't care. But what you shouldn't do is try to build your own website when you do it like this. It's painful for everybody else. So seriously, little shout out to Elance, you know, go out, hire a developer, whatever you have to do, just don't do this because it ain't working out. So anyway, check out our blog. We post these up all the time. Definitely subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Whatever trips your trigger. You don't want to miss one of these because train wrecks are just too good to miss.